Let's just wait for the market to get better. Is that a genuine strategy or simply an excuse? When a listing expires and your home fails to sell, it leaves a mark. You're likely dealing with a mix of deep frustration and quiet embarrassment, and you have every right to be highly skeptical of real estate agents right now. In the industry, we call the first 30 days off the market the new expired phase. The original reasons you wanted to move are still raw and urgent, but your trust in the process to get you there is completely broken. The natural instinct during this period is to pull back and do absolutely nothing. Hitting the pause button feels safe because it removes the immediate conflict and the daily stress of showings. But that feeling of safety is deceptive. Sitting on the sidelines without a concrete, actionable plan in place is not patience. It is merely a delay. Time alone does not sell a house. To understand how to use this time to your advantage, we need to look at what separates a passive delay from a successful strategic pause. Taking your home off the market is not a sign of failure. In fact, a deliberate step back creates what we call a reevaluation window. Homeowners who relist with the same agent usually take 8 days without changing their approach. Sellers who pivot to a new plan take 25 days. These 25 days represent strategic recalibration, where data is reviewed and the strategy is rebuilt. As a home moves past that 30-day mark into the past expired phase, the initial raw emotions finally have time to reset. The frustration cools, allowing logic to take the lead. A month-long gap in your listing history is not a red flag to the market. It is the mathematical footprint of a homeowner who stopped acting on emotion and started acting on a clear plan. While your home sits off the market, local variables like interest rates, inventory, and buyer demand are constantly shifting. The danger during this pause is falling for national real estate myths. Many sellers wait for generalized trends, like the widely cited secondary seasonal peak in June, expecting a sudden wave of buyers. Relying on national seasonal data is a risk. Those sweeping, broad-stroke trends rarely apply plainly to the unique dynamics of your specific city, let alone your exact neighborhood. Any time spent off the market is wasted if it isn't spent analyzing current, hyper-local facts. You need to know what is happening on your street today, not what happened across the country last year. A blanket wait-for-the-market approach is essentially a guess if it isn't tethered to the real-time conditions of your specific neighborhood. Waiting to see what happens is a gamble, but waiting with a clear read on local conditions and a ready plan is a practical, calculated approach. You can let go of any manufactured urgency. You do not need to race a ticking clock to get back on the market before you are genuinely ready. The first step to replacing avoidance with actual strategy is acquiring concrete, localized facts about your specific property. I am John Harned, a Navy veteran and a realtor with Epic Realty right here in Tucson. My focus is on steady communication and providing real market knowledge. I will never promise you a guaranteed sale price or an unrealistic timeline. What I offer is a straightforward process for homeowners who feel let down by their first listing experience. I invite you to have a short, zero-pressure conversation with me to look closely at current Tucson market conditions so you have the facts before you make any decisions. Take the time you need to reset. But ensure you build the plan you deserve before you take action.